I'd like to call to order the Civil Service Commission meeting, September 8th at 5:15. Shall we do the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, please.
Chair Placotti,
Here.
Vice Chair Tennyson,
Present.
and Commissioner Solstrich. Thank you.
Here.
Commissioners Yannick and Wright are absent tonight.
Thank you. Any written communications?
None this evening, Chair.
Thank you. Report of the committee board or secretary?
Nothing to report out this evening.
Thank you. Any reports from the committee? Okay. Report from the city council liaison? Nope. Okay, she's not here. All right. So you want to start the community forum for us? Thank you.
Thank you. I went ahead and started a 2-minute clock for the members of the public who wanted to sign up for the community forum. Currently, do not have any members of the public present or signed up for this item. At the conclusion of the time, if anybody signs up, I will be sure to let you know.
Thank you. So we'd like to do the consent of the calendar and approval of the agenda. In that we're approving the minutes from the last meeting and approval of the agenda.
And that can be done with one motion for both.
Right.
I'd like to make a motion for the approval of the consent calendar and the agenda from the meeting on August 11, 2025.
I guess I'll second it.
Thank you. We'll do a roll call vote. Commissioner Solstrich,
Yes?
Vice Chair Tennyson,
Yes.
and Chair Placotti.
Yes.
Motion carries with Commissioner Yannick and Commissioner Wright absent.
Thank you. On to the action calendar.
Thank you, Chair. Action item 10A this evening is approved title and specifications of new classified positions, Construction Inspector 1-2 and Senior Construction Inspector. The recommendation this evening is for the Commission to approve the title and specifications for both the Construction Inspector 1-2 and the Senior Construction Inspector and place in the classified service of the city's classification plan. In 2023, the Public Works Department came to Human Resources to express concern that employees working in the positions of Engineering Technician 1, 2, and Senior might be working outside the scope of their classification. When this happens, it is incumbent upon Human Resources to conduct a study to determine if that is the case, and if so, in what capacity they are working. Human Resources conducted a study with both the Public Works Department and Water Department and determined that although the Engineering Technician 1-2 Senior classifications contain some level of construction inspection functional support within the duties, employees currently working in the capacity of Engineering Technician 1-2 Senior within the Public Works Department were primarily performing construction inspection related duties and not technical engineering duties. As part of the study, the Public Works Department was presented with the option to reduce construction inspection-related duties so that the employees are working within the scope of their classification, or to create the correct classification which reflects the added duties and pay them accordingly. In this case, if the Public Works Department were to reduce the construction inspection-related duties that these employees perform, there would be significant impact on the city's capital improvement projects, or CIPs. Therefore, the classification specifications of Construction Inspector 1-2 and Senior Construction Inspector were developed to clearly state the important responsibilities and essential job duties. These new classifications are considered vital to the city's ability to maintain construction schedules related to the city's CIPs. It is the city's intent to keep the existing classifications of engineering technician 1, 2, and senior, as the water department will still have employees working under this classification. For future vacancies within Public Works, it is the city's intent to fill them with the new classifications of Construction Inspector 1, 2, and Senior Construction Inspector. Based on the job duties, qualifications, and other job-specific functions, the community of interest for these positions of Construction Inspector 1, 2, and Senior Construction Inspector lies with IBEW. These classifications were presented to IBEW prior to this meeting. Civil Service Rule 3.1 states that all positions shall be allocated to either the classified or unclassified service as provided by Charter Section 801. The Civil Service Commission is tasked with considering whether a position is appropriately classified or unclassified and reviews the specifications and title of new positions. Civil Service Rule 4.5 states, in part, whenever a new position is authorized or created, the Commission shall allocate or reallocate such position by assignment of a title, either one already in the classification plan, or shall prepare a new specification and new class title appropriate to the position. The Commission's role is to review and approve the titles and specifications of new classifications. Upon approval, staff will seek City Council authorization to amend the positions and salaries resolution to add necessary positions and set salary ranges for the new classification pursuant to Vallejo Municipal Code, Section 2.60.340A. The Human Resources Department's recommendation is to approve the appropriate classifications of Construction Inspector 1, 2, and Senior Construction Inspector and place them within the classified service of the city.
Do we have any questions?
I have just one. So upon approval, would the people in the existing positions automatically be reclassified? Or do they have to reapply all over again?
So the individuals, excuse me, the individuals that are currently working as engineering technicians 1, 2, or senior within the Public Works Department would automatically be reclassified to the new classification of construction inspector. Thank you. You're welcome.
Then how would that backfill?
For,
Or would we require a backfill of the positions that get vacated to go into the new positions?
they wouldn't vacate their positions, they're just being reclassified to construction inspectors, since the majority of their duties fall within that scope
Okay,
of work.
So we wouldn't have open positions?
Correct, it would
Okay.
not, it wouldn't create any vacancies.
Okay, that's why I was curious as to
Yes.
what happens next. Okay.
Yes.
And I just have a simple question. It's under the example of duties. And it says, conducts on-site inspections of capital improvement projects, development of right of what improvements?
That's a typo, thank you. It should be right of way.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that there
I will
wasn't
correct that.
some kind of fancy, initials or something. I'm going, I don't know what that means for sure. Okay. Okay, any other questions? So can I get a motion?
Sure, I'd like to make a motion to approve the title and specification for the new classifications of Construction Inspector 1, 2, and Senior Construction Inspector, and place in the classified service of the city's classification plan.
I'll second that.
Thank you. We'll do a roll call vote. Chair Placotti,
Yes.
Vice Chair Tennyson,
Yes.
and Commissioner Sostrich.
Yes.
Motion carries with the Commissioners Yannick and Wright absent. Are you ready for me to read?
Yeah, go
the rest?
ahead.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's okay. Next item is item 10B. Approve the title and specification of new classified position building plans examiner. The recommendation this evening is approve the title and specification for the new classification of building plans examiner and place in the classified service of the city's classification plan. Since 2019, the city has utilized the building plans engineer classification to perform plan review duties related to structural compliance with applicable building codes, ordinances, and regulations. This classification requires incumbents to possess a professional engineer or PE license. Human Resources has recently conducted multiple recruitments for the classification of building plans engineer. Recruitment efforts have been unsuccessful in attracting qualified applicants, primarily due to the labor market and the lack of engineers licensed across the state. Inability to fill this position impacts the Planning and Development Services Department's ability to complete the plan review process, permit issuance, and overall service to the community. Human Resources conducted a study to determine the classification comparator agencies, to determine what the classification comparator agencies utilized to fulfill plan review duties. It was determined that a number of agencies used a building plans examiner or plans examiner without the professional engineering designation and licensure requirement to perform the duties related to plan review. Therefore, to address ongoing recruitment challenges and ensure continuity of service, Human Resources recommends adding the new classification of building plans examiner. In collaboration with the Planning and Development Services Department, the classification specification of building plans examiner was developed to clearly state the important responsibilities and essential job duties. This new classification is considered vital to the city's ability to maintain timely plan review, permit issuance, and overall service to the community. It is the city's intent to fill the current and future vacancies with the new classification of building plans examiner. Based on the job duties, qualifications, and other job-specific functions, the community of interest for the position of building plans examiner lies with IBEW. This classification was presented to IBEW prior to this meeting. Civil Service Rule 3.1 states that all positions shall be allocated to either the classified or unclassified service as provided by Charter Section 801. The Civil Service Commission is tasked with considering whether a position is appropriately classified or unclassified and reviews the specifications and title of new positions. Civil Service Rule 4.5 states, in part, whenever a new position is authorized or created, the Commission shall allocate or reallocate such position by assignment of a title, either one already in the classification plan, or shall prepare a new specification and new class title appropriate to the position. The Commission's role is to review and approve the titles and specifications of new classifications. Upon approval, staff will seek City Council authorization to amend the positions and salaries resolutions, to add necessary positions and set salary ranges for the new classification pursuant to Vallejo Municipal Code, Section 2.60.340A. The Human Resources Department's recommendation is to approve the classification of building plans examiner and place it within the classified service of the city.
Thank you. Any questions?
I have a question. Do we currently have people in the role as building plans examiners?
We do not have any building plans examiner positions. We do have a current vacancy for building plans engineer. And because that has yielded unsuccessful recruitments, we came
I'm
up with the
sorry, I
building
said it
plans.
backwards. That's what I meant to ask.
It's currently vacant, sorry.
Gotcha,
Yes, the
gotcha.
engineers.
I'm sorry, I mixed that up.
That's okay.
Okay, perfect.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, I have one question I should ask, and I have never probably asked this in all this time. So when it says here that it's been presented to the IBEW, does that mean that it has been approved through them?
Correct. So we meet and confer with IBEW before we hold this meeting.
Okay, I
Yes.
just want to make sure that that's what that means. And then I have a question under experience in education. It says some plan examining experience is highly desirable. What does that mean? It's under the experience in education. Sorry, and then under experience, it says 3 years of increasingly responsible building inspection experience. Some plans examining experience is highly desirable. How do you determine some?
Our chief building official, Bill Collins, is on Zoom.
Oh,
So
okay.
he'll be able to speak to that.
Thanks.
Hello. So basically, we're having a lot of trouble recruiting super experienced staff. So we're hoping to bring somebody in that's a building inspector that's possibly done some over-the-counter plan review and expand them into a full-fledged plan reviewer. The hope is that we would get some qualified full-fledged plan reviewer applicants, but we haven't been having much luck with that lately. So we tried to word it to where, hey, yeah, we're looking for full-fledged plan review people, but that if you don't, we'll take some building inspection experience and try to convert you.
So who's going to give them the experience then if you don't have anyone? I mean, how will they get that experience if you don't have anyone to teach them?
Myself, I am a certified plans examiner. I was a plan reviewer before previously, and currently I'm doing some of the plan review because we just have a backlog of it. I also have a supervising building inspector, Jonathan Brasher. He's a certified plans examiner as well, so we do have in-house people that while we have other jobs to do, we will be the ones doing the training, and then we also have outside training that we send our staff to for CUs, and then also to get them certified, so that we'll be working on getting additional certifications. No matter if we brought somebody in that's halfway through the certification process, we would still be getting more certifications. We're just willing to take somebody that's a little less experienced if that's the only applicant pool that we can come to find.
Okay, thank you.
And then I just wanted to add, under license and certificate, the incumbent is required to obtain a plans examiner B3 certification within their probationary period. So within 12 months, they would be required to obtain that certification as a plans examiner.
Okay, thank you. I just wanted a little clarity on that. Is there any other questions? Then can we get a motion to accept or not?
I would like to make a motion to approve the title and specification for the new classification of building plans examiner and place in the classified service of the city's classification plan.
I'll second that.
Thank you. We'll do a roll call vote. Chair Placotti,
Yes.
Vice Chair Tennyson,
Yes.
and Commissioner Solstrich.
Yes.
All right. Motion carries with Commissioners Yannick and Wright absent.
Thank you. We are adjourned at 5:31. Thank you, everyone.